Jason Plus Show. I'm back at it again with another live stream. Just so if everyone knows, I am doing fine. Had a pretty okay day today. um, so far, I do want to explain some things that's been going on for the past like couple months. I I believe I don't know how long it's been. It's been like a long time. But I'll at least wait for some folks to see um excuse me. To see if like people are here. Let's just wait until some people gets here and everything. And I do want you guys to stay in for the end of this live stream. It's not like terrible. It's just like some news I want to give out. Um Hopefully it didn't sound depressing cuz just me giving out some things. I'll give it out soon in a minute as soon as I get like enough people here, like, you know. That way anyone would get the information. You get the whole point. So yeah, we got these three here, so don't worry about it. They're here because all that stuff. They're the main mascots. Okay, so we got about 5 people here. All right, that's good. I'll be explaining some things in a minute. Just be in touch about it. So hold on. Hey, Optimus. Hey, Silly, Colin, FNAF. So, all right. Okay. All right, sorry about that. I need to stop touching me over here. Okay, there we go. You're a go. Oh, you're supposed to say I'm good. That's fine. But again, sorry, it's gonna take a while for me to explain. I'm trying to wait at least for more people. At least like close to 10 people at least. So yeah. Also, after this talk I'm gonna be having, I will be announcing some other things about like other stuff that we in production and all that stuff, or basically all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. But while we're waiting, if anybody got any questions, just let me know. Hopefully that doesn't sound like as bad as like what's I don't know. Okay, you know what? Actually, okay, I'm actually gonna probably just cut out to the chase. Actually, like me, like being for real, like no like funny bit and no like other thing, like just me being for real. And don't worry, it's not gonna be depressing. Like it's just gonna be like speaking from my chest. So I am actually gonna come out and say it that where to start with. Um, so everyone knows and love the show Wither Troubles, as you all know. Um, I remember back then when I first started making it, it was something. It was something I had fun to make. It was something I grew up doing, making it started for my channel for. And hold on. Trying to do something. Hold on 1 second, please. I am just gonna be cutting it straightforward that I am fully done with production. I'm fully done with production of Wither Troubles. Like, fully done. Probably not gonna work on it anymore for right now. And as much as you guys get upset, I have reasons, and these are the reasons why. So for the past couple months, when I got back into doing Wither Troubles again, I have been making about 3 or 4 episodes of it, and so far, the first one I made took out most of my it took out most of my anger that I had against to some personal things that I'm not going to be going forward into. Nothing terrible. It's just it happened a long time ago. And then after that, I have been working on episode. I think this was around like episode 18. Episode 18 was one of the depressing things I made. I'm not gonna say like, oh, that was like me for real. No, it wasn't. No, but it took out all my energy and all that stuff. That's one thing. And now we are going on with episode 19, which wasn't really terrible to work with. It was pretty fun to make. Do not get me wrong. But now going, it was really fun to make, and I had fun making that episode. Episode 19 was my favorite one to make. Don't get me wrong. And then after that, we go on to the finale that was in currently production. I can't go in production onto it anymore. I feel like I'm fully done with it. And sorry, I'm trying to process. I'm not trying to like make this depressing. I'm just trying to process of what to say because it's a whole thing. And my mental health is really affecting a lot because of this show. Because this year I am in school still, graduating. I am in a course classroom with a musical that's the hardest one I ever done in my school years. And I am working on an audition project for voice actors and um basically. So I have been in chorus and I've been working on the voice casting for Wildlife, which I'm sure you guys are really excited for. I understand. Um, but during so far, I have been rambling on, thinking of what to do, how to work on the finale while working on the casting auditions, while doing practicing some animations or drawing styles, or wanting to do a comic or something or whatever. It has been affecting my mental health and affecting me in real life of like my real life work I am doing. Cause the thing is, guys, I am graduating this year and I'm about to be a full on adult, getting a job, getting all this stuff done, and I'm that close. It's about to be June soon, like in about 4 months, even, or technically five, actually 5 months. And do not get me wrong, I love Wither Troubles with all of my heart, and I still love it during this day. I just can't, like, okay, I just my mental health just can't take it anymore. Like, I'm sorry if that's not okay. Okay, let me rephrase that. It's just my mental health just can't take it, and the fact that it was worrying me a lot during the auditions and stuff because I have multiple projects to make. I have Wildlife, Jungle's Dawn, Izzy's Playhouse, um, what else got you? Digital Strike Zone, Murder Drones, Hunting Grounds. Those projects are there's like what? Hold on. 5 projects. This one was fully done with the first movie, but this one's getting a sequel, but it's gonna be a series. Um, Wildlife is like in production still, but it's like all that stuff. Yes, yeah, I know. I already said that for that post production. Thank you. But again, guys, I do not hate Wither Troubles. I don't like have beef with it. I'm not saying I don't care about it. I care about it with all my heart. I care about you guys for loving it. Do not do sorry. Bleh, take two. Do not get me wrong. And I appreciate and adore you all for loving this. I appreciate it. In fact, without Wither Troubles, like none of the other stuff would ever happen. I will say that. Do not get me wrong. Sorry if I'm repeating that. I'm just saying, do not get me wrong. It is a great thing to see, like, of people loving. But my mental health and all my other stuff going on, if I'm gonna be honest, it's time for it to be go. It's time for it to go. Like, I'm not trying to make it depressing. It's just like a lot happening. And I will say, did I have fun making this project? Of course. I had fun. Like, yeah, it's time to move on. I had fun making Wither Troubles because back then, when I first made it, I was inspired by the Game Plus show slash. Did you miss anything? Yeah, you kind of missed a lot. But okay, so I'm sorry that sounds rude, but okay, so back then when I made Wither Troubles, I have made it very fun, and it was an inspiration from the Game Plus shows series called The Eternal Nightmare, or the ECU in general. But by the time I've been working on it, I have been realizing that it is mostly I've been mostly taking too much inspiration. I was copying, kind of. Yes, thank you. I was technically copying TGPS, and I had so much guilt. And again, I'm not trying to make this depressing. Just so you know, I'm just saying. If you hear my iPad in the background, ignore that because I'm just trying to like look through things while I'm discussing this. But by the time I was like making in the middle during the part, like let's say when episode 15 or 16 came out, I have been looking through and comparing between me and TGS's stuff, and I didn't realize that my younger self, like no offense, my younger self, and I'm really talking about myself, I'm not talking about anyone else. My younger self was kind of dumb. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I felt very dumb for copying my best friend's stuff. Thank you, silly. I wanted to. The one thing I did say, okay, I will say, when I made season 1 back then, I completed it fully. It was fully completed, and I was in production of season 2. It was halfway done as well. I was so pumped to get that done, but then out of nowhere, some things were going on. I had to cancel it. Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm sorry. That was so bad. I'm sorry. But all the. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta go get some. Give me like 5 minutes. I'm sorry. All right. Also, Colin, thank you. But you kind of typed it down, like saying like. Sorry. Also, by the way, sorry about that. My mom walked in right next to my room. I didn't want her to hear most of this because she'd be concerned. Not in a weird way, but like you get the point. Anyways, what was I saying? Okay. But when season 2 was almost done, Some things are going on. Too private. Yes, I'm still here. If you guys, can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, say yes or no if you can. Okay, good. Okay, so as much of this been going on, I canceled season two and deleted half of season one's videos. The reason why is because I wanted to refix everything and make everything different. But still, during this day, it has still been a copy of TGPS's show called Eternal Nightmare, or the ECU. It's still been a copy of the ECU, and I don't hate Weather Troubles. I don't. I'm just disappointed in myself for doing that. I wish I could have done better to like fix it and to make it original, like for once, if I'm being honest. And hold on, I'm trying to like process. And not only that, I am also in other my other friends' projects. Like I am in a RP series, another RP series. I am actually gonna be voice acting for other things too. And I want to try auditioning for voice acting for, like, I guess you could say fan dubs or something like that. And that's also one thing, guys. I am also trying new things. Like, I'm starting to get into like making puppets. Yes, I am getting into that more. I don't get me wrong. Making more puppets, animation. I'm into drawing even more now. I love drawing. I'm getting into musical writing, all that stuff. It's just a big change because I am getting interest into many things I want to try out. Because the one thing about my channel is that I want to show everybody that supports my channel that anything can be creative in its own way. And okay, I'm not gonna say that With the Troubles is not creative. It has its own creativities. That's all I'm at least gonna say. That it has its own creativities. But as much as I do want to say this though, with the whole thing I'm rambling about, but the main point what I'm getting into is that I am officially canceling Wither Troubles fully. And like I said, I don't hate it. I have no grudge against it. I don't like have any grudge against like TGPS or anything because I copied him. No. The reason why I am fully canceling it is because it has been messing with my mental health of productions of other projects. And yeah, I'm just fully canceling it. And again, I still love the show during this day. So that's the main point, is that I am canceling Wither Troubles. Only at least Wither Troubles. Like, there's still at least more stuff coming out soon that I am working on. And not only that, guys, I will say this. I'm not the only one that makes this kind of like FNAF Plus series. There are way more people that does that. Like TGPS, he makes Eternal Nightmare. He may be done with it, but he at least made one more movie to give you guys something before it heads out. As much as I want to give you something to support it, I want to. Don't get me wrong. I really want to. But other things are going in my life right now, and it's really affecting me. There could be a mind of me maybe making something that could be like at least a goodbye or something. I don't want to be too dramatic though, because that's too much. So, but besides me, there's TGPS. There's also SlyPie. He makes FNAF plush videos as well. Like there's Travis Plush Productions. There's like Froakie. He's coming back. Like again, I'm not the only one that makes a FNAF plush series, guys. I'm just gonna say that. There's way more other puppet makers or plush tubers that does that. And that's why I'm like saying this right now. Like, I'm not the only one. Cause and again, I do have passion for Wither Troubles. I really do. And I'm trying to process, guys. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. But to at least like make this up to y'all, I'm trying to like make this sound like I'm making up this to y'all, like just to make it up. I am having a thought in mind of making a new and improved FNAF Plus series. Brand new. Nothing related with Eternal Nightmare, possibly nothing related to Mason being like the mayor or owner of the world. Nothing like that. Just full on FNAF. Like, I'm not saying like full on accurate FNAF, like we know the whole lore, like connected to it, but like it's its own adventure thing. Just to at least get that. Okay, just at least wrap that up. I'm thinking about making a new FNAF Plus series, not as a replacement to Wither Troubles, but as something as a FNAF Plus series I could actually have fun to do, I guess you could say, or at least like something that won't affect my mental health. And again, it's not an excuse. It's just why that like that's the only way I could explain of why I could like explain this. It's not an excuse about me saying like, "Oh, your mental health." No, it's not an excuse. But yes, I am thinking about making a FNAF Plus series. It's still a thought. I don't know fully. It's just a thought in mind. I don't know. But sorry, I'm cracking my nails. Excuse me. But again, guys, don't think. Okay. Don't take this in a mean way. And this, I'm just gonna say this once. I apologize if this sounds like rude against Wither Troubles fans or rude to Wither Troubles itself. Now let me rephrase that. Sorry if it sounds rude to the Wither Troubles fans or rude to Wither Troubles in general. But I'm just saying, guys, Wither Troubles is not the only main thing in my channel. There is way more stuff that I am either in production with or that is in my channel. Izzy's Playhouse. You guys love the movie. Like I will say, I love the movie as well. Do I have criticism against it? Yes. What could be pacing. That's the only thing I have criticism against, like dialogue. You got Plush Journeys. Now that is a different story, and I'm planning on fixing that because I feel like I copied one of my friend's stuff a little bit too much. Because I wanted to use my favorite characters for once in something because I made them into puppets, and that's the whole thing. You guys are getting Wildlife soon. That's possibly going to be an animated project or comic dub. You guys are going to get Jungle's Dawn. Not right now. Maliki, please. Just not right now. You guys are going to get Jungle's Dawn as a comic, possibly or graphic, or whatever you call it, a book. You guys are going to be getting Digital Strike Zone. That's going to be a plush series. And you guys are also going to be getting a Murder Jones AU as well. That either could be a comic dub or puppets. And again, to all the people that loves Wither Troubles and all that stuff, and this is, I'm not going to be repeating myself on this. I'm just saying, for the people that hears about this, about Wither Troubles being canceled and all that stuff, and I'm only saying this once, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to make this depressing or anything, and I'm not trying to use anything as an excuse. This is actually real. Like, I've been going through this for a while, and I feel like it's time to move on, to go on to new things, try out new things, show new creativity. And that's the one thing, like I said, I want to show everyone that anyone can be creative. And so far, Wildlife, Jungle's Dawn, they're having their own creativity right now. And I will say right now, thank you, Silly. And if you guys are questioning why Silly is saying putting time out, because I have him as one of the administrators, like in charge of live streams, because this whole thing. But sorry. Anyways, besides the point. So yeah, that's the thing. I've been like, I'm not trying to rambling on. I'm just trying to at least get my stuff out. Wither Troubles is fully done. Yeah, that's the thing, because you guys already know the reason. Like, to the people that are late and you don't know the reason why, you could just rewind it back. I can't repeat myself. That's the thing. This is the only one time I'm saying this, that Wither Troubles is fully canceled. Am I going to keep the episodes up on the videos? Like, am I going to keep the videos up? Maybe. Don't freak out. I'm just saying, like, that's a maybe. Because, again, like, it's not going to be continued. I'm fully done. And now, I will announce this, that Wildlife still in its production, and sorry if this is like a sponsor or anything. If this sounds like a wrong time, sorry. But I am doing a casting call on castingcall.club or Casting Call Club. If you know that website, search it up. It's a good website to use. It's for voice actors and cast members to join on projects to audition for. And I am doing an audition for female voice actors right now. Male voice actors will be coming in soon, because I have some plans for other voice, because I'm doing individual voice actors. Right now, it's going to be female voice actors, and the next one will be male voice actors, and the next one will be the antagonists, like multiple antagonists. Yeah, that's it. And then Jungle's Dawn, I want to get to that actually. So these are some stuff I had in mind. If Jungle's Dawn actually does come into a full-on comic or a like page-to-page story thing, like close to a comic but not fully, I am thinking about having that being a comic dub. And I'm just saying, I'm not trying to pull a TGPS. This is like the only way I could be able to do it. I'm not making Jungle's Dawn into an animated project, because with all this stuff, with the details and everything, I cannot do that. I'm only allowing Wildlife to do that because it's a simple style I can do. But animating humans is going to be really difficult for me. That's the reason why I'm making Jungle's Dawn into a comic dub and full comic. So that's one thing. Digital Strike Zone, it's in production still. The casting is still... Yeah, and it'll be hard to make. Thank you. And Digital Strike Zone, it is still in production. I'm just taking a little break from it right now to buy me some time to talk with the cast members or let them work on their stuff. It's gonna be a plush series as well, full on like expression puppets and all that stuff. Basically like how Big Fish Studio did. Like expression faces, like stuff, like how Big Fish Studio did. I'm trying to make sure that it's not like a full-on copy, because the script it is fully done for Jungle's Dawn. Not Jungle's Dawn, sorry. The script for the pilot or episode 1 for Digital Strike Zone is fully done. The cast members are reading it, they're getting into it, and I've been taking a break from it because, yeah. And I know it is sad. I'm reading what Silly said also, but I'm going to repeat this too. And I understand, everyone, that Wither Troubles canceled is very sad, but time has changed. I've changed. I'm growing up, and I'm experiencing new things. I want to do new stuff. Try out something different for once. And mostly be original. Like, again, I'm not trying to trash talk. Yeah, New Year, New Me. Yeah, I get it. That's funny. Sorry. Okay. And I'm not trying to trash talk, which I was like, it's not original. It's just, I know what you're gonna say, like, well, FNAF series not like your own original thing, but it's at least a series that could be different. Like, okay, not like different. It at least could be a series that everyone could know and love, and not like say like, hey, this reminds me of this guy or something like that. Like, again, I'm not trying to trash talk with the troubles. I'm just giving a good point. But again, there will be a new FNAF series. Okay, anyways, back to the point. Murder Jones AU. I'm still having some thoughts on that right now. The concepts for the character designs and posters and everything are done. They're still in production. The only characters I need to design left is N. He's almost 50% done. Thad, Uzi's dad, and then Nori, I think, and all that stuff. There's other things I can't spoil in that too because there's some either original characters or something else, but it's a whole thing. And for the FNAF Plus series, like I said, still thought in mind. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Either could be a FNAF Plus series or a FNAF Puppet series. We don't know. And now to finally talk about Dish Goober. Okay, Izzy's Playhouse. And at this point, I might just call it that, Izzy's Playhouse, because Izzy's Playtime just sounds too similar to Puppet Playtime. But anyways, you get the point. So, Izzy's Playhouse is going to be having a sequel. But it's going to be, like I said, if I repeat this already, I apologize. I'm trying to get this out. It's going to be a series. It's going to be a sequel, but it's going to be a series. Kind of like how Welcome to Derry came out as a series, but as a prequel. And it worked out pretty fine. So this will be a sequel, but as a series. So it's going to be a series, but as a sequel to the first movie of Izzy's. And the puppets, they're in production. One of them is done. I'm not going to be naming other things on stuff. Yes, there will be new robots and new humans. I'm not going to be saying of like what robots are going to be. I'm not going to be explaining anything at all because I want to keep some things a surprise first. I'm not going to be showing any concepts or anything yet because I'm still thinking of ideas for it. I'm still trying to write down some story ideas. I'm trying to do some casting. I'm trying to do the whole shebang. This may sound like a bunch of work for this kind of thing, but it's all worth it. So yeah, that is all of the projects that are in production. Could there be more soon? Maybe. Actually, wait, there's one more. Sorry, I actually forgot to mention this. I'm sorry. This is so this is about like, oh, I don't want to say that meme. About 6 or 8 projects. Thank God. There's a whole meme reset, guys. Listen, I'm just kidding. But anyways, so Salt and Pepper. That one is still a thought in mind. I'm still doing art concepts of how it's gonna go. It either could be animated or like a animatic series of like making my own story or something. I don't know. But that is just a whole different story. So if you guys don't know what Salt and Pepper is, that'll be announced soon. But okay. I think it's time for me to go ahead and head out now. This live stream been going on for like 34, 35 minutes. And okay, this is my last time saying this, and I'm not trying to bug it in. But to the FNAF With the Troubles fans and to FNAF With the Troubles itself, I'm sorry. Again, as much as I love the show that I made, as much as I still adore some of the characters I have put in, and as much as I adore the love, the like you guys showed love to With the Troubles for about close to 6 years. 6 years of me in With the Troubles. And the funny thing is that it's still not done. Season one's still not done. It was done to begin with, but it had to be restocked or redone. But so, yeah. And again, I am sorry. But sometimes things are just going to be moving on. I want to move on and I want to focus on the projects that I've been wanting to make. Yeah, so that's it. Yeah. I have nothing else to talk about now. And again, I am sorry if this sounded very depressing. I'm trying to make sure not to like have those like depressing like voices like saying like, well, you know, guys, you get the whole point. Like I was trying my best to let out my feelings or let out my honest like opinions. So I'm gonna be heading out now, and there will be more stuff coming in soon, and it's gonna take some time. And maybe during the time being, I could either make some puppet showcases or plush showcases, or either that just make random videos out of nowhere with my favorite characters. Because at this point, it's not even gonna be called plush journeys anymore. I kind of like just dropped that down. So plush journey is not canceled, but it's gonna be just a random like kind of like an SML bit, you know, just random videos. Just to give it time. So I hope you guys have a good day or night. I don't know what time is it for y'all. And I hope you all have a amazing time, and I hope you guys will completely understand of what's going on. And to the people that watches this video that comes out soon, it was a live stream. And if you're in the end of this video, I hope you understand of what I go through and all that stuff. And I hope you understand that it's a reasonable decision. And I love you all, and I appreciate you all so, so much. God bless you all. Stay great. Stay creative, people.